Unlike most of us have no concern. Most of us are lackadaisical about our worship experience. Most of us come to worship with our issues and our concerns, and it hinders us and keep us from having the free course of worship. Yes, most of us come worshiping with issues and concerns that hinders us from being free. Well, Pastor, it wasn't in the holiest of holy place. There lies the problem. See, sometimes we got to watch at church what we allow in the circles of the place where God worships. Everything that the world is doing, you got to keep it from coming into the church, because there are some things to your ignorance that defiles God. There are some things that keep God from being worshiped properly. There are some things that interfere with your spirit even when it comes to worship. Don't you hear the psalmists that say, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. It was a free will worship. It was a spiritual worship. It was the freedom of worship. There had nothing between them and their worship experience. Sometimes we come to church, you got all kind of stuff that's keeping you from worshiping God in spirit and in truth. So what we do to camouflage it, we play the role of a hypocrite. We act like we in worship. We develop a style of worship that become habitual. We act like we really shouting. We act like we really singing. But I heard God say, I hate your noise. I hate your feast day. When you are contaminated with defilement that does not allow you to worship God in the spirit of truth. Preach, Pastor, I know it. So come on in and help me, that we got to learn how to reach that place of worship. Just because you ain't smoking in the pulpit, you ought not be smoking in the lobby. You ain't gonna help me. Just because you're not standing in the pulpit don't mean you have to curse on the church ground. I wish I had. Just because you want to tell lies and backbite in the audience and in the lobby, that means that you are desecrating the place of worship. How many know that when you stepped up on the church ground this morning, when you parked your vehicle in the parking lot, you was on church ground? I wished I had somebody. When you came through those doors, you was on the church ground. When you went to the bathroom, you was on the church ground. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me. So ain't no compartmentalizing God's church. Jesus stepped across the threshold, walked into the Gentile court. He didn't wait till he got to the Holy of Holies, but he stepped across and said, my house. Y'all ain't gonna help me up in here.